Canada, it's the season that literally comes to life. Plants inhale CO2 and we exhale because we have officially made it to meteorological spring, but we have one heck of a snowpack to chip away at across parts of Canada, but those freeze-thaw cycles are starting to really melt that snow throughout the lower latitudes. So we have two wild cards in the forecast for the spring forecast. Wild card one, we think we have a particularly good handle on. That polar vortex will really gravitate to being right over the North Pole. In terms of our wild card number two, we're not quite sure how much blocking will develop over Greenland. If it's a little bit overzealous and aggressive, that leaves us very susceptible to some cool parting shots of late winter-like temperatures. So this is the compromise. This is our forecast for temperatures for the spring, Canada. If that warmth is a little bit more overzealous, we could look at that warmth really pushing into parts of Canada. We're expecting it to be quite warm across parts of the United States. And then La Nina's last gasp really focused towards British Columbia at this point. Taking a look at the snowpack across the country, there are some concerns starting to develop around southern sections of the prairies, and that would spill over to drought conditions. Now, we're watching that carefully. Western Canada, including British Columbia, we're dealing with that La Nina active storm track as we track through the remainder of spring. Particularly March is looking quite unsettled. And if that drought condition extends up towards the prairies, we could go a little bit drier than normal, but that goes against computer model guidance. And a warm Atlantic and Gulf of Mexico gives us the confidence to go above normal in terms of precipitation. Fantastic skiing in Western Canada. Look at that. Sun Peaks all the way to Sunshine Village dealing with above normal snowpack and cooler temperatures. A bit dodgy in terms of the variability and the freeze-thaw cycle in Eastern Canada. Keep that in mind if you're hitting the slopes in Canada. These are some final spring highlights.